I think that because of like the river valleys and the way that they were set up in between the two rivers, they had to it led to irrigation strategies, and it also led to like the mud bricks that they had and the wheels for the carts to trade. So it basically just inspired them to, I guess, live a different lifestyle with irrigation and farming.
I agree with Jackson because in paragraph 11 it says river valleys offered unique advantages to expanding settlements and the state societies created to govern and defend them. If not for these advantages, it is questionable whether civilizations may have occurred at all, or at least whether it might have taken a very different form.
I agree with what Brady said, because it says in paragraph 2 that in Syria and Canaan, they had more intensive farming, but in the river valleys they couldn't really do more intensive farming because of the floods and the droughts.
Yeah, and it says before irrigation, in paragraph 6, it says before irrigation was developed, river valleys were often inferior sites for agriculture because of the floods. So that was probably showed problems, and it helped them. That problem helped them develop more to solve it.
I agree with both of them because in the text it said that the farmers had grown enough food, and so other tasks were available for everybody else to make the society more complex and to have more jobs and more resources so that they could live easier.
It also says that they had to use that they also started to domesticate animals, which was another development that they did to make life easier. Like they used ox-pull carts and stuff like that.
And it also says like depending on you have to be in the river valley for this, but in the river valleys they could use these rivers as like a transportation for trade. So that kind of helps with like their economy.
And you also see that in like early America, they would use the Mississippi River to trade and transport goods. So that development also had an effect on development later in the world. I guess I'll use one of my questions. And in paragraph 2, it says that the domestication of crops and animals first started in Syria, Canaan, and Turkey, but not Mesopotamia. So why do y'all think that it would start in those places, but not Mesopotamia, where they had all the water and stuff?
I think they didn't know how to control the rivers at the time, and being in Syria and Turkey and all those places, it was easier to know when the flood was going to happen because the streams weren't as big.
Does anyone else want to maybe use one of their questions?
So one of mine was, what type of ways do we still see these civilizations in our civilizations? Like, what elements do we still see today?
I mean, we see farmers, and that was a big part to them. And we also see advancements of what they made. Like the plow, I guess it's kind of maybe like a tractor or something. And then also the wheel. I mean, now we use it in everyday life for just our cars. So
I agree with Jackson, but some of the things we see today, we still use rivers as a food source or transportation as well.
We also use techniques that they use for farming, a lot of places use the irrigation system. to help with the water and just feeding the plants so you can.
What do you think, Alyssa?
I think that we still see farmers today and how when they grow food, when they sell it and stuff, boosts our economy and keeps things running.
I know like those Saturdays in Birmingham, they have like the farmer's market open. So they probably had something similar to that, like, I remember reading something about like the surplus, I don't know which paragraph it was in, but surplus was kind of, as it was described, kind of sounds like the farmer's market, so, like to us.
Yeah, one element that I also noticed in paragraph 2 is that it was saying it was there that wheat and barley and other grains became crops suitable for intensive farming. There that cattle, sheep, goats, and things were bred for human use. Because that's something basic that people use today in farming, is that they breed animals for food.
Yeah.
So is everybody done?
We can move on to a new question.
I'm gonna use one of my questions. So, my question that I'm gonna use is from paragraph 10, where they were talking about how river transportation on or alongside was generally easy, while overland travel away from the river was arduous, I guess. And my question was, why was river transportation so much easier than land transportation?
It was probably easiest, I think that it's probably easiest because the rivers were surrounding them, so it probably made a loop around the place they lived, so they could probably go around like the whole city or whatever and get to anywhere.
It's also, easier to, like, go with the current and not have to walk so many miles. So you can go however many miles in the river and it feel like forever if you're walking on land.
Yeah.
I agree with Jameson, like, the rivers, since they were in between each other, it was like way closer to just go across, kinda like a helicopter. You go across instead of all the way around.
Yeah. It was probably also, I mean, it was probably less tiring, like, cause you probably had to row the boat, but like, I don't know, your feet would've got tired, I guess. Does anyone else wanna add on that subject? Or does someone have another question they wanna move to?
I have a question from paragraph 4. It says, how can increase population density help farm areas of agriculture?
It'd probably help just because like more hands, like they'd have more people to work on it, so that they could always keep enough crops growing.
I think it's because it could help a lot more than farm, because you have more people to distribute jobs through, and if one person like can't do their job for some reason, you have extra people who can take input and they can rest or whatever they need to do.
I agree with Jackson and Alyssa, like, farmers can't do everything by themselves, like, they need somebody else to also help them. Like, if they have this huge land that they're growing crops on, and they don't have very advanced tools, it's really hard for them to like get all of the crops that they need in a good amount of time so that they can sell them.
I agree with Alyssa because I feel like working in teams is better than doing something individual, because not only do you get things done quicker, but they tend to be more detailed, and yeah, it's just easier to work together than to just not work together.
I also think that, if you have more people, there are more people to give ideas about how to improve farming, and that's also how they could probably develop so quickly and, learn how to trade and sell things.
I want to use my question from paragraph 11, and, it says, why would, or, how do you think that the civilizations would have been different without river valleys, or the strategies, or, developments they came up with?
My question for that was really similar, but I think, they would have been a lot different because of the agriculture. They wouldn't have had the irrigation systems, and they wouldn't have had as many problems, like with the floods and everything.
Because without the problems, like, sometimes problems are the best way to learn, because they learn the hard way or whatever. Sorry, Liz, I cut you off.
I thought that, what was the question?
How would like civilizations be different if they never lived by river valleys?
I think that could have, hurt their development a lot more because their entire civilization was brought up on agriculture and the trade and stuff like that. So like, if there wasn't any agriculture, nobody learned how to farm, there would be no development at all. Right now.
Like not knowing other people from other civilizations, you really wouldn't know how to develop like a caste system because you're all kind of equal because nobody really has any more than the other person. So you'd all kind of be really like similar.
That also would probably be like another topic, like, our culture would probably be different because of how they were like split up into different, cities and city-states. Then like, after what they would mingle or like whatever at the, surplus, they would learn some of each other's culture. And
Jackson.
and so, yeah, the cultures like merged together.
I agree with Jason and Jameson because they both, like, if we didn't have people that came to America and like showed us different ways, I don't think we would have had some of the things and some of the technologies that we have today.
Like the wheel, because the people who came up with the wheel probably ended up migrating to Europe, which ended up migrating to the US. So they knew that, so then we knew how to build the wheel, and now it's like an everyday part of our society. What do you think about this, Rob?
This is the question.
How would civilizations be different without river valleys?
In my opinion, I would say it would be completely different because if someone was living in like normal plains rather than a river valley, in the text, I'm gonna have to find it. Well, it said I think, at one point it said that they, here it is. In paragraph 10, it was explained that they were poor in natural resources rather than other. So I think it would have been much more difficult to get some things as there were today because there was not as much access to water but more natural resources.
Yeah, but even though they didn't have as much access to natural resources, it also helped lead to developments like bricks, and now, again, bricks are like an everyday part of our society.
And it said in paragraph 11 that the wheel was really only used for children's toys until like the arrival of Spaniards. So really, if they hadn't had anybody come in and tell them, hey, you could use this for something useful and not just for toys, then they wouldn't, or we really wouldn't have a wheel to use.
Someone that hasn't really used their question yet, Brock, Davidson, Ava, Regina's. How about y'all use one of y'all's questions?